A call tonight to improve communication between first responders, especially if there should be another major crisis in the city like the September 11th attacks. Let's get to Fox 5's Lisa Evers, who's joining us from the newsroom now with the update. Good evening, Lisa.
Well, good evening, Derry. It was a top recommendation of the 9/11 Commission, and 10 years after the terror attacks, it still hasn't been acted on. Now New York's junior senator is taking the lead in trying to give first responders a critical tool.
An average teenager with a smartphone can download and share information easier and faster than our first responders. That's not right.
Senator Gillibrand got support from the police and fire commissioners, along with the Staten Island Borough president, for her proposed bill. It would create a nationwide emergency broadband network for first responders. She says improved communications are an urgent need.
As New Yorkers, we know we are a terror target. We have had 13 terror attempts since 9/11. We need to have all the tools necessary to keep our community safe.
The 9/11 Commission found that communications problems hindered the efforts of the 9/11 heroes. Since then, the fire department has created a command center where they can get real-time video feeds of emergencies and floor plans of buildings. But Commissioner Sal Casano says more needs to be done.
And one of the most important lessons is we need as much information as we can and get it to the first responders on the scene. And this bill will allow that to happen.
The legislation would create a special band called a D block for cops, firefighters, paramedics, and other emergency workers. Before they even arrived at a scene, they would have a clear idea of what was going on there. And they could all communicate with each other no matter what state they came from, something that wasn't possible on 9/11.
A dedicated D block solves this problem with a seamless, secure communication system for all first responders across the country.
And instead of costing taxpayers, Senator Gillibrand says the passage of her bill would actually make money and help reduce the deficit. The government would auction off the frequencies it currently holds and set aside the ones for first responders.
The auction produces billions of dollars. It produces enough to cover all the costs of this and would even pay down the debt by $6 billion.
Now, Senator Gillibrand says there's no reason this bill can't be passed by Congress and that she will push for passage once they're back in session in September. Derry?
Lisa, thank you.